because this disease was primarily affecting gay people and he was homophobic, he chose to stop any funding to go towards trying to solve this disease. And people were dying in huge, huge numbers because of his homophobia. Now we have medicines that we can take that prevent you from even getting HIV. We have medicines that help you care for your body if you do get HIV, to the point where now the virus isn't even able to be found in your blood because it's at such a low level that you can't even infect other people with it. So, because people organized around this issue, and now this quilt has 50,000 panels of people who were killed by this virus, and it gets taken and displayed all over the world now. Not only has our government changed its policies and made it so that scientists could get money to study this disease and stop it from spreading, but it's happened in other countries all around the world. So this is a more recent one. Does anybody know who Trayvon Martin is? No? Okay. So Trayvon Martin was a kid who was a little bit older than you. He was 13 years old. He went to go walk to the corner store and got some Skittles and an iced tea for his brother. And on his way home, a white supremacist was following him in his truck and yelling at him, and then got out and killed him. And the person who killed him did not go to jail, was not charged because of a racist law that's currently in Florida that allows people to kill someone else if they are scared. And how this law is generally applied is by white supremacists who say they were scared just by the presence of a black or brown person.
Just because they're different.
So this quilt was made in protest of that event. And the reason it says rest in power Trayvon Martin is that because of the lack of judicial support in this event, people organized to create what is now the Black Lives Matter movement to try and get laws changed so that people who are black and brown have the same protections as people who are white, which is what our country is supposed to stand for, is justice for all. So, our issue obviously is not as profound and intense of an issue as some of these, but it's still something that's really important to the 7th and 8th graders, and it's going to be a big project that you have the opportunity to work on as you're moving up to 7th grade. And so the 7th and 8th graders wanted to invite you to work on this with them, and what they are working on is educating people about the plants that we planted out in our food and medicine forest.